Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Welcome back to part 2 of episode 123. That's 123 if you don't understand what 123 is.
123.
As we do pay-per-view review King of the Ring. We start off with King of the Ring, and now we got a few of those all back and forth, and then a break, and then come back, and then done.
That's true. They got rid of it for a while because they're stupid.
We start off and July the 8th, 1985.
Back in the day.
You wouldn't even have thought of, will you?
Not even close. Not even a year away. It was 3-4 years.
Not even a twinkle in your dad's eye yet.
No, definitely not. No, did you? But he already had a kid by that point. But anyway, wasn't me. I had 2 kids actually. But,
okay.
He works fast. Oh. Anywho. But I was going to ask you, were you watching wrestling at this point in time yet?
Nope.
Really?
Didn't start yet.
You started, your first one was WrestleMania 3, right?
Yeah.
What year was that?
87.
Oh, so you didn't even know that.
Around 86, and then from 87 on until now.
So some of these, now that you see, oh wow, that's frightening.
Yeah, it's frightening.
Now that you see who some of these people are, you're probably wondering, why are they even in these matches?
Oh, when I read the list, like, what?
Because the second match, I'm like, who?
And they had people stand in. There's a few we'll get to in a minute. But,
yes, but in your first round, you had Don Muraco pin Junkyard Dog.
Grab them cakes.
Just the cakes, not the other stuff. But no, with that, though, I mean, that's a pretty good matchup.
It is. Gave a good time.
10-22. The date I was born. Not the year. That'd be a weird year.
That would be weird.
I'd be really old.
Then we had Les Thornton.
Who?
Look it up.
Who?
I don't know.
Who?
But he pinned Steve Lombardi.
Which is Brooklyn Brawler.
Hey, Knuckleball Short.
Hey, Knuckleball Short. And Toy the Clown. And Kim Chi.
Yes.
And whoever else they needed to put under a mask.
But 4 minutes and 33 seconds.
That's pretty sad. It's probably 2 jobs. I've never heard of this Les Thornton guy.
Nope, never.
And I researched some old stuff. I've never heard that name.
He's probably not on the network for $9.99, so.
And so this next one, it looks like double DQ. Is that what we have here? Paul Orndorff and Bob Orton Jr., who famously were buddies with Roddy Piper at the first WrestleMania. Yeah. In 9 minutes and 54 seconds.
They had Pedro Morales pin Johnny V, who was a manager.
Valentine?
Yes. In 1 minute and 6 little seconds.
Why did they put a manager in there?
He might not have been a manager back then.
That's true. Is that Greg Valentine relative or not relative at all? Same last name. It's
Johnny V, yeah.
Weird. Up next, we got Tito Santana in a disqualification. He beat Terry Funk in 8 minutes and 28 seconds. You could tell the ones they really cared about.
Yeah.
Got a little bit more.
Taco Tito Santana, with a flying jalapeno, so they loved him. I think he was coming off being Intercontinental Champion around this time. He might be Intercontinental Champion now. So have to look back in the record book and see.
Right.
We had Jumpin' Jim Brunzell, the Killer Bees, pin the Spoiler. Oh, my Lord, not the Spoiler.
Not the Spoiler.
In 3 minutes and 19 seconds. That's pretty bad for the Spoiler.
Again, you can see which ones they care about.
Of course.
Because up next, we got Ricky the Dragon. Not the Dragon yet, though.
Not the Dragon.
Steamboat pin Greg. We were just talking about him. Greg the Hammer Valentine in 13 minutes and 10 seconds. The longest match of the round.
Yes. And in the final match of the first round, we had the Iron Sheik pin Brian Blair of the Killer Bees.
Triple B before Triple H was around.
Couldn't put the mask on to food anybody. You'd be like an idiot trying to switch out. In 5 minutes,
partner one.
18 seconds. They didn't want them to somehow meet, So.
Right.
We don't want the Killer Bees to meet in a match. Heavens be Lordy, no. No,
but in the quarterfinals, this of course is going to happen. Don Muraco pinned Les Thornton in 5 minutes and 2 seconds.
Yeah. The original Rock, Don Muraco.
That's true.
Then we had a bye because of the double disqualification between Orndorff and Orton.
That's true.
Jr., so Pedro Morales skated on to the semifinals.
Very smart. Then we have Tito Santana and Jim Brunzell. And
They went to a draw.
So they had to do a coin toss to who won?
Yes.
That's different.
Yes, it is.
Like neither one of you could win. You'd win the whole time.
But we don't want two buys, so we need to give a coin toss.
They meant to do that. That's interesting.
It is, I know.
That is odd.
And the Iron Sheik pinned Ricky the Dragon, not the Dragon yet, but
Nope.
we always love him as Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. In 10 minutes and 25 seconds. Now we go into the semifinals.
The longest match of the second round. Had Ricky in both of them. Look at that.
He can go, folks.
He can go.
Go ahead and start off with the semifinals.
Semifinals done. The Rock Muraco pinned Pedro Morales. Two great Intercontinental champions.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah, Pedro was a former WWE champion.
That too.
Or WWF.
Or
WWF, yeah. Depend on the time frame.
But
there,
Pedro was Intercontinental champion too, right?
He was. And a tag team champion.
Oh. But that lasted 14 minutes and 55 seconds. So Don Muraco goes to the finals. Who will he face?
And that's reversed. As the Iron Sheik pinned Jim Brunzell in 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
How did you reverse that?
I don't know if you saw the way I copy and paste. That's why I scanned down to make sure they're in the right place.
About to say, are you sure they're?
Oh, I
that's
know.
who you
Yeah,
fought?
yeah, I know.
Okay.
That's the finals.
Because that would be weird to have Jim Brunzell in the finals.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. He ain't happening. And then the final match of the evening, because remember, this is not pay-per-view. It's just live events. It's not even TV specials now.
Nope.
No. Hogan defeated...
Yeah, you did the finals here.
We did do the finals.
No, we did. Did we do the finals?
I thought
no,
we
I
did,
did
but
Iron
didn't.
Sheik being Jim Brunzell. Did you already do the Rock already?
I don't know.
We'll do the Rock again.
Don the Rock Muraco pinned Iron Sheik in 10 minutes, 28 seconds.
Now we know. So, the Rock is the first king of the ring. That'd be kind of weird. You see, can you imagine Don the Rock Muraco wearing the crown, the cape?
That's weird.
Yeah, wouldn't work. Especially on Fuji Vice, would not work. And then we had Hulk Hogan in the main event, of course, because we love Hulk Hogan, as he defeated Nikolai Volkoff, because we hate Russians,
That's true.
to retain the WWF World Heavyweight Championship.
With no time.
They didn't care.
Apparently not.
It's probably one of these. He come in there to try to do the Russian national anthem. Hogan whipped him around, whipped him the ropes, big boot, leg drop.
Send the people home happy.
And just like this, and like this. And probably little John Cena out there in the crowd. Going,
Probably went in the crowd and was like,
it's gonna be me one day.
Right. He probably
Telling
went to
John Senior.
he probably went to the crowd and kissed babies and shook heads and hands
Yes.
and all that stuff. But up next, we've got the second ever King of the Ring, July 14th. My wife's birthday. 1986. She was definitely not thought of yet.
No.
The first round, we have Billy Jack
That's
Haynes.
Billy Jerk.
Billy Jerk Haynes. Billy Jack Haynes pinned the Iron Sheik. He just doesn't have any luck in these.
He does not.
He pinned the Iron Sheik in 8 minutes.
Since he had to cough up the world title to Hulk Hogan, Iron Sheik.
He just kept going downhill, didn't he?
Yeah, next year you got hooked up with Nikolai Volkoff.
Oh,
so.
boy.
With classy Freddie Blassie.
Hey, now. Pencil that geek.
Oh, and the next match was Harley Race by DQ defeated George Steele.
Not South.
George
You
the
almost
Animal
said it.
Steele.
You almost said George South.
It wouldn't surprise me. He looks like he would be around this time.
Of course.
In 7 minutes and 30 seconds. 8:30, 7:30, 6:30 next.
No, actually, a really long time. We have a 20-minute draw.
Oh my God, they have time limit draws back then? Of course they do, because it was the 80s.
People loved time limit draws back then.
And people would lose their freaking mind if we had a time limit draw this day and time.
And unfortunately, we couldn't have the same guy win the King of the Ring twice. Not a two-time winner.
No, of course
Because
not.
Don Muraco had a draw with the Roddy Piper as they went the 20-minute limit. So somebody's going to get a bye.
Up next, we had Nikolai Volkoff, pinned Dangerous Dan Spivey, or probably Mr. USA, so it's just Dan Spivey.
Mr. USA.
Yeah, Mr. USA, Dan Spivey, yes.
That was his nickname. So Tony
it
Atlas
was Team USA, you know, or Power Team, or...
With who?
Barry Windham, man! It was Barry Windham and Dan Spivey.
Barry Windham teamed up with his brother-in-law.
Who the hell Dan Spivey teamed with? Boy, he was there? Wow, okay, never mind.
Remember, it was supposed to be
It was, you're right.
Mike Rotunda.
Was it Mike Rotunda?
That's his brother-in-law. They were the.
Was it Mike Rotunda then? Had to be.
They were the U.S. Express, you weirdo.
I look back when Dan Spivey was there before.
Wow.
Wow, why were they rehiring him for? 6 minutes, 12 seconds. Wow.
You know they give him a paycheck now to take people to rehab. Like, of all people, hey, I'm here to pick you up for rehab.
Go on, Jim Neidhart.
Where we at? Junkyard Dog by disqualification beat Paul Orndorff in 8 minutes and 14 seconds. Paul Orndorff was DQ'd for attacking the referee.
What a dumb way to get disqualified.
Right.
When he could have just took Junkyard Dog and dropped him on his stack of dimes and won the match, you know? Oh,
right.
That's right, because back then we could do a pile driver.
That's right.
Everybody freaks out now.
That's right.
And the next match...
This one's a little odd, people.
It is. I'll tell you why it's a little odd here.
Very odd.
But it's the first round match. It's the last match of the first round. And it's Pedro Morales. They love Pedro.
They do love Pedro.
He pinned a Rudy Diamond in 3 minutes and 2 seconds.
It's Paul Diamond's brother?
I guess so. And Rudy Diamond was a substitute for Bob Orton.
As in, nobody knew who Rudy Diamond was. Probably a local wrestler.
No. That's like having Shinsuke Nakamura take on Samoa Joe, and one of them can't make it, and you grab somebody from the Performance Center who you never heard of and put them in there.
Right. Exactly.
Rudy Diamond.
Rudy Diamond. But up next we have the quarterfinals as Billy Jack Haynes.
What a jerk.
By submission.
Mm-hmm.
The heck?
Mr. X.
He beat Mr. X by submission in 21 seconds.
Right.
And Mr. X was a substitute for Hercules Hernandez.
Right.
But Hercules didn't win a match.
Hercules already had, the way they had this one set up, Hercules always was in the second match, and Mike Rotundo was already in there.
How'd they go straight to the quarterfinals?
I don't know. They did something, but top and bottom was already set.
That's stupid.
So you got to win in there, and then they went in there.
Mr. X.
They gave you away, so we know who's in the last match. So we had Harley race with a bye because we had the draw, so he went on to the semifinals.
So you can tell where this is going. Anyway, if you know your history, do you know your history?
And look at the timetable, 1986.
I wonder who wins. Nikolai Volkoff, by submission, beat the Junkyard Dog in 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
That's awesome. And in the last match, the
That's
quarterfinals,
surprising.
Pedro Morales pinned Mike Rotunda in 10 minutes flat.
Because he was just already in there.
Is that right there?
He didn't have to win the first round.
I'd rather beat Mike Rotunda in 10 minutes flat than have to Hercules and he make it.
That's really weird.
That's probably Rudy Diamond under a mask.
Probably. And then in the semifinals, Harley raced by countout.
Or George South.
There you go, that's true. By countout, beat Billy Jack Haynes.
That's Billy Jerk.
In 9 minutes and 30 seconds, Billy Jack Haynes was counted out when Haynes applied the full Nelson on race while on the outside of the ring on the apron.
A Billy Jerk. See, you put a move on somebody and you're outside, you get counted out because you're a dumbass.
Wait, so he's standing outside the ring.
Harley's
and
in the ring, and he puts a full Nelson on Harley, but he's outside on the apron and gets counted out because he's outside the ring.
So he was just standing on the apron.
Yes.
Well, that's stupid. How do you not hear the guy going, 1?
Because he's
Two,
Billy Jerk
3,
Haynes.
4. He's
Bobby
probably.
Heenan was right when he
I think
called
he's
him
in that
Billy Jerk.
lawsuit too, ain't he?
He is.
Stupid. Yeah, we go ahead.
In the next match in the semifinals is Pedro Morales pinning Nikolai Volkoff in 9 minutes and 55 seconds.
And then in the finals of the second ever King of the Ring, Harley Race. Handsome Harley Race
Became
the King. Harley Race.
yes, Bobby Heenan.
And Fabulous Moolah.
Yes.
Because she liked that money. She had them glasses
She
with the
did.
money symbol on them. Pinned Pedro Morales 2 minutes and 30 seconds. She was like...
That's why they want to keep her around, like, well, you can't wrestle the women anymore because they probably hate your guts.
Right.
So what does it make you be a...
She's like the precursor to Sherry Martel being with Teddy! That's my teddy bear!
And also with
Teddy bear.
with Randy Savage.
Right! Because you got the money thing with
Yes.
the Moolah, and then you got...
That's true.
Then she went with the King, so there you go. Yeah,
And then one of the singles matches they had on the show, they had Bruno Sammartino defeat the designated hitman,
What?
a substitute for Eddie Alaman, a local TV radio personality who refused to wrestle. That's a mouthful in by itself.
the designated hitman. So more than likely that Eddie guy was at ringside with him.
Probably so.
Designated hitman again.
So it's Mr. X under a mask against the Desert, who was Rudy Diamond.
More than likely, Rudy Diamond wrestled 3 times.
Probably
as
so.
Rudy Diamond, Mr. X, and the designated hitman. I want to see if there's pictures of the guy's face or if he had a mask on.
I probably have a mask.
Probably. And
why
then,
would you be,
that's really stupid.
Yeah.
They came up with some dumb things. Tell you what. And then the main event, or was the finals the main event?
I don't know.
They didn't really
That's why they
specify.
had it. That's why they had the tournament first, and then had these matches.
That's strange. The British Bulldogs, I'm assuming there's probably, those 2 matches are probably in between somewhere to give people a rest.
Probably.
But anyway, the British Bulldogs defeated the Dream Team, Greg Valentine and Brutus Beefcake, before he was a bopper, with Johnny V in a
WrestleMania 3 made a lot of things happen.
It really did.
Broke them up.
It broke them up, and then Roddy Piper beat Adrian Adonis, and then he rolled in there. So I'm gonna cut his hair, even though I'm not a barber.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's a barber. It's weird. It was a steel cage match to retain the tag team titles.
Being Steel Cage, it probably was the main event.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I would think so, being Steel Cage. That's, bring them home.
Because you don't want to take that down and then have another match.
No.
Blah blah blah.
Send people home with the Bulldogs winning.
Oh, this one's like clustered a little bit.
I know. You can tell when I got tired of copying and pasting,
Right.
and moving and deleting and everything.
Then the
else.
last one for today. We have the
Yes.
King of the Ring, September the 4th. Well, they went from July to September. Well, we're going to change it up on you people.
They're thinking, we got nothing planned. Let's throw a King of the Ring in
That's
there.
right. Surprised it's not like Clash of the Champions, and they did it like in every town,
We start off with the first round with Haku.
Hockey.
Bless you. Pinning Brutus the Beefcake, as he shouldn't. Yeah. Yep, he was a barber now. He was.
Right, 87?
Because this was after WrestleMania.
This is after WrestleMania 3, I know.
If you're after March 31st of 1987, then he is a barber.
There you go.
Which means Roddy's gone.
And there's no times on this one this year.
No, they gave no time on this one. Roddy's gone. Adonis is bald.
Andre's pretty much done.
Andre's pretty much done. Hogan's walking around with a stick up his ass. And,
That's right. It's called Vince.
Yeah.
Oh, hey-oh!
He stopped too soon. And
That was horrible.
there's Danny Spivey again.
Yes, he is.
Who was not part of Team USA.
U.S. Express!
Okay, not part of U.S. Express.
Because I believe... Was
Or
it
the Bollywood Boys.
stupid? Was it U.S. Express? Was that...
Or
was
the
that
Cam-Am Connection. Or either the Rougeau Brothers. Or the Dream Team.
That was
New
WrestleMania
Dream.
1, right? WrestleMania 1? The U.S.
Yeah.
Express versus Iron Sheik and Volkoff?
Yeah, I'll say yes.
Okay.
Or 2 at one of the 3 locations.
Ugh.
Look back in our history when we did it with WrestleMania, and you'll know.
That's true, if you want to go back
I
and
can
find
remember
out.
back to episode 40.
Probably. But Rick Martel pinned Dan Spivey. He had the model versus the dangerous Dan Spivey. Any
You want
dangerous
them all?
Dan?
It probably was.
Thought he was.
About time for him to leave and go to WCW to become...
Right. Well, Rick Martel wasn't a model yet, was he?
Not yet. He was still part of the Strike Force.
Straight forward!
Nope, sorry.
Nope.
Sorry, not yet. Can-Am Connections.
With Tom Zink.
That's it. The
Hey.
Z-Man from WCW.
CW.
WCW always come back that night.
It really
Up
does.
next, we had King Kong Bundy winning by count out over the 1.
Man!
Gang! Boo!
Yeah! So
You can have
funny.
it. Which is very surprising because Bundy's a heel. Gang's a heel. Why do they put those?
That is odd.
Yeah.
That is very odd. But it could be the town they were in. Maybe One Man Gang was over as a face there.
Could be.
Never know. Back then it didn't really matter. It wasn't on TV.
No, it didn't.
Special Delivery Jones, that's odd.
SD Jones.
Pinned Sika of the Wild Samoans?
I guess.
Wow!
That's what it could be. There.
It says Sika.
It is Sika. Hey, Wild Samoans back then. This is Samoans.
But that's
Samoan
odd.
SWAT team.
Special Delivery
Three-man
Jones, I thought was a
warning.
jobber.
He was on and off. It all depends. In the pecking order, he was better than Sika. Hulk Hogan, he gets beat. King Kong Bundy, he gets beat and squashed. Hillbilly Jim,
It's because he's fighting a tag team guy.
But he was SD Special Delivery Jones.
What was he delivering?
Specials.
Specials. Butt whoopings.
Yeah. What whoopers on primetime wrestling?
Butt whoopings.
And he delivered a butt whooping to Sika. So,
I know.
don't know how long it took the butt whooping to go,
We don't.
but he delivered a butt whooping
He
to
delivered
the
a
tag
butt
team specialist, Sika. Up next we had Dangerous Dan we're on Dan Spivey again. Dangerous Danny Davis. See, he's too dangerous in there. Yes, that's when he was a cricket referee because he screwed over the British Bulldogs.
And cricket referee?
He was.
Cricket?
And went with Jimmy Hart, and he helped the Hart Foundation, and now he's winning by counting out over.
Jimmy Hart wasn't related to the Hearts. Anyway.
When he went over Taco, Tito Santana.
He did right there.
Because if Jimmy Hart was out ringside, he probably cost Tito to be counted out.
There you go. Junkyard Dog pinned Tama.
Oh, the Islanders.
Okay, so Sika wasn't with Tama. Tama was a Haku who was up there.
Right.
So Sika's just chilling. Maybe Alpha's already left or something.
Probably can't wrestle.
That's sad.
Oh, we have the Killer Bee again, Jim Brunzell, pinning Outlaw Ron Bass, or he might not be Outlaw yet, but he's just Ron Bass.
They don't know if they did any nicknames on this at all.
They're not.
And then last...
Freak out!
That's true. Last but not least, on the first round, Randy Savage pinned with big bold letters. Pinned. Wow.
There you go. They were excited when they really love Randy Savage.
They really do.
Let me go to the quarter. Okay.
Did you realize that Tama is being used again?
Yeah.
For the Islanders?
Yeah.
You know, because obviously they're all related, so it's because it's Haku's kids.
Or in okay, maybe I don't know that word. In
Haku,
Japan?
Yeah, in the Bullet Club.
Okay, I do.
Those are Haku's kids, but obviously Tama, maybe their cousin or uncle or somebody.
They're not related.
Because you got Tamatanga and Tango Loa, whatever. That's weird. Anyway,
That works.
they got some strange names.
Part of the Bullet Club, like NWO.
Oh, have you heard? They're getting a new member. They didn't say who it was, but they said it's going to be in big bold letters, it says it's going to be a monster of an announcement. Dun, dun, dun.
Who's out there free? Who's a monster?
Hopefully not Tyrus. Remember they called him Monstrous BC from Brodus Clay? That would be...
Why don't you stick him under a mask and try to fool everybody with the DCC?
There you go.
Which is losing already. Which, yeah. Okay.
That's sad, ain't it? You lose already, huh? That's
I mean, if you're going to be in a tag team title match, at least, have them beat the champions by count out or something. Where you can continue on to your pay-per-view again, then beat them. You one shot off,
really
you beat them one time.
So they don't care.
And you beat them one time, and okay, well, that gimmick, so with all this talking under mask is...
Yeah, they killed it already.
Yeah, let's go back to quarterfinals. As Haku and Rick Martel goes to a 15-minute draw. They changed the time. Said,
yeah, what 20
is too long. Let's cut it back 5 minutes to 15 minutes.
King Kong Bundy pinned special delivery. Oh!
I was saying about 15 seconds.
Yeah, he didn't deliver a very special delivery.
No.
On that one.
Dangerous Danny Davis.
Not Spivey.
The former referee. Won by count out again over JYD. And I'm thinking Jimmy Hart is at ringside.
He's got to be helping him get through there.
Okay.
That's how I feel about it. And then Randy Savage pinned jumping Jim Brunzell. Was Savage a heel at the time?
Probably. Yes, because he just got done.
Oh yeah, with Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah, Ricky the Dragon.
Dragon at the time.
And dealing with George Animal Steele.
Because when he was injured and he came back as the Dragon. Because he went and did a bunch of training. He went and did some martial arts training, became a dragon. In
the semifinals, King Kong Bundy gets a bye to the finals. Oh, that's not good for a lot of
That's
people.
not good for the other two guys who are Randy Savage pinning Danny Davis. Not the Nightmare.
Jimmy Hart couldn't stick his nose where it don't belong.
Not with Randy Savage.
And the finals of the 1987 King of the Ring, as Randy Macho Man Savage defeated King Kong Bundy to become King of the Ring.
So, if King Kong Bundy won, would they call him King Kong Bundy?
That's probably what they mean.
Probably why they didn't give it to him. Like, it would just be confusing.
Here he is, the King Kong Bundy. Did you stutter there?
You'd have to go.
King.
You'd have to go. Here we are, the King of the Ring, King Kong Bundy.
King Bundy. Is that King Kong Bundy? Yeah. So it's King or what? Oh yeah.
Triple KB. King Kong Bundy. But up next in the last match.
I don't think this is when Savage was. No, he wasn't King of the Ring here.
He is King of the Ring right there.
He won, but I don't think this was when he was on TV with Sherry.
too early, ain't it?
Yeah, because it was 90 when him and Warrior. No, it was 91. Excuse me, because 90 when Warrior won the title. It was 91 when he cracked the staff over Warrior's head.
Scepter.
So,
Sorry, scepter.
Scepter. Thank you. You can find that word.
Scepter.
So he is a two-time
But
king.
they don't talk about
They
that.
don't. Nowhere in history was
Because Hogan didn't do it, so we don't talk about it.
John Cena either. You think some main people would... Who wants to see that goofy bastard wear a crown in a cape? You can't see the king! Okay, whatever.
Lord. But yes,
You can't king me!
in the Intercontinental Championship match, Jake Roberts defeated the Intercontinental Champion. The Honky Tonk Man. What? He beat him? He beat him for the belt? No, because Jake Roberts can't have a belt. He beat him by disqualification.
Thanks to Jimmy Hart, which I opened that out because...
Because we already know.
Yeah.
Because it's Jimmy Hart. The Hart family.
I think we'll have a lot of fun with King of the Ring here.
Is trying to figure out...
Who, what, and when, and why the
Yes.
Killer Bees keep being in so many King of the Ring tournaments.
right, and why they don't talk about Savage being two-time.
Two-time.
Because I guess back then with the TV... Well, no, they did the crown and everything back... Because Harley Race used to walk around with it, and so did Haku.
Yep. Haku's got to come up then. I mean, Savage said, I'm not wearing that goofy ass crap.
So I guess Haku's was on TV then. Because Haku didn't win. He was just in this one.
Right, but he did win.
He didn't win it. Well, he did win one time. He was King Haku. I remember that.
That's when they started taking. I think that's when they. He might not have won in the tournament. He may have just beaten somebody who beat Harley Race.
That's when they started changing it to different people.
Yeah, you put
if
the
you
crown
beat
on
the
because
person.
you know I think it might have been on the line when Harley took on JYD at WrestleMania.
Right.
So
Well, Harley crowned him all right.
he did. Crown that chair.
But
But
anyway.
that is it for the King of the Ring segment here on part
Grazie.
2. Going back to part 3, let's talk about that as we are going to talk about the,
We got the semifinals, guys.
where it gets a whole lot harder to this. Excuse me.
Wow!
Wow.
That's how he feels about
yeah.
it.
I'm just copying you.
That's right.
We're down to WrestleMania 3, WrestleMania 26, WrestleMania 12, and WrestleMania 14. Who of those 4 will be in the finals?
Right, plus the meanest backstage wrestling feuds. Number 2, I'm not telling you who it is. You gotta come back and see, just like you gotta come back to episode 125. 2 more episodes away. 2 more episodes away. We've got the big year ender. We've got tons of stuff to go on that episode.
Our
It's
Hall of
Fame as usual. It's our WrestleMania.
Toppy. Who's going to win a Toppy this year?
Maybe, since we talk about it being our WrestleMania, we should do our prediction for WrestleMania. What it'll look like. We've done it before.
We have.
But now we're a little closer.
And going back looking at what we did before, we are way off.
Of course we're going to be way off. But now that we're a little closer, I think we should do round 2.
Because I think we did it right after WrestleMania.
Oh, of course, yes. So now...
we're not afraid to step on that limb.
Oh, right.
Because you never
It
know.
might be crazy.
A blind squirrel can find a nut every once in a while.
That's true. But I think we should do it again.
We will.
Since it's our WrestleMania, I think at 125.
We'll throw the predictions out there again and
Throw the predictions and see where we'll change them up. Not the last predictions, obviously. But what we think from now, what it's looking like towards Royal Rumble,
Yes.
of what we think WrestleMania will look like. So I think that'd be a good idea.
It will. I like it.
125. Plus 130, don't forget the Facebook Live special.
that's good.
And
In part 3, we're going to start
is
our
huge.
greatest wrestlers of all time. Our picks. We got a list of 25 wrestlers who we think are the greatest of all time. And each week, starting this week, he will eliminate one, and I will eliminate one.
so it's not a tournament, though.
It's not a
We're
tournament.
just going to list them.
You're gonna list them, and you're gonna say, "Well, I don't think he's should be in it," and he is gone. And each week we will eliminate 2 until we are down.
So basically, if you don't feel like they're in the top 23, they're gone.
That's right.
The next week, if you don't think they're in the top 21, they're gone.
That's right.
This is going to be interesting. We'll tell you more details about that, but you got to come back to part 3. Let's talk about it.
I'm A. Hogan.
And I'm just a card.
We'll see in a few clickety click clicks. Well, any cat's dead. So.
Scratching.